To another video. So it has been a very long time since I have last posted anything on YouTube. I think it's been over like 3 months now, and I have honestly missed YouTube so much. I just had a ton of stuff pick up in my personal life. I recently returned to work, and I have also had a huge increase in the amount of schoolwork that I've had. So between managing that and my health, I just haven't had that much time to pick up my camera. But I'm very excited because I think I finally gotten to a point where I'm ready to start making some videos again and start talking to you guys. I was originally planning on making a little bit of a more structured video today, but I figured because it's been so long, I would try and keep it a little bit more relaxed and kind of just take you guys along with me for the day and kind of catch you up on what you've missed in the past few months. So before we do anything, I did want to share with you guys some of the books that I read while I've been gone. I definitely have not been reading as much as I wanted to. I fell into this huge reading slump, and I literally wasn't active on my bookstagram or my Goodreads like at all. But there were a few really good books that I did read that I wanted to share with you. So the first one that I read, which I actually picked up in the very first YouTube video that I posted, is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros, and oh my god, did I love this book. I gave it a solid 5 stars, and it is for sure one of the favorite fantasies that I've ever read. I am also so happy that I picked it up when I did, because as soon as it started getting popular, the Sprayed I just sold out and they were never to be seen again. So I feel very lucky that I was able to get a copy of that myself. I'm not going to go too much into the books, but I just really loved this one, and I 1000% recommend it if you have not read it yet. But I'm sure everyone else has already been saying that to you too. The next book that I read, which is another very popular one this year, is Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I honestly did not think I would enjoy YA books anymore, but this absolutely changed my mind. The writing was so beautiful. I loved the characters. I loved the story. It definitely was a little bit heavier than I was expecting, but it was such a great book. I think I gave it 4 or 5 stars, so I really liked it, and I think it's caused me to consider picking up some more YA books in the future. But this is another one that I completely understand why it's so popular, so I'm super happy that I read this. And then the last book that I wanted to share with you guys is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I decided to read this between 2 of my fantasies just because I needed a little break from the very heavy world building, and this was the perfect book for that. It was a very quick and easy read. The spice was great in this. I fell in love with the characters, and I think about this couple at least once a day. I don't think this is a deep book by any means, but it was very cute, very fun, and I'm so happy that I listened to all the girlies and read this one for myself. Other than those, I did read a couple of more books, but those were definitely my favorites, and I really wanted to share them with you. And if you're interested, I do post most, if not all, of my reviews on Goodreads, which I will link my account down below. Feel free to friend me or follow me. Other than that, I did want to keep today pretty chill and just do some things to kind of hopefully get me out of the slump that I've been in. And of course, the biggest pick-me-up for me is going book shopping. So we're definitely gonna head out to Barnes & Noble. But before we do that, let's go ahead and grab some coffee together. So I have my coffee, and now we're gonna head over to the Barnes & Noble, but I figured that while I'm driving over there, I would go ahead and update you guys on some of the things you've missed since I've been gone from YouTube. The first thing, which is definitely at the top of my list, is that I got to see the Arctic Monkeys in concert back in, I think it was either September or October, but that was literally such a fun experience. I have been listening to the Arctic Monkeys for years, and I've always wanted to see them live, so so that was a massive tick off of my bucket list. Another thing that I also did was take a really nice fall trip up to the mountains and stayed with my boyfriend at his family's cabin. I do live in Southern California, so it's very rare for me to get to experience the stereotypical fall that everyone thinks of, but up in the mountains, all of the trees turn colors, so all of the leaves are red and orange and yellow and green, and it was so beautiful. I also went to the pumpkin patch this year, which was another fun thing that I've wanted to do for a while. Every single year I tell myself that I'm gonna go pick out a pumpkin for myself and carve it, but this year I actually did it, so that was very fun. Another thing, which was an activity but actually a very large purchase on my part, was I bought a medical device for my POTS. I do suffer from a health condition called Postural Orthostatic Tachycardia syndrome, or POTS for short, and I know I actually have a few subscribers who also suffer from POTS, so hello fellow POTSies. But anyways, they did just create a brand new medical device for people who have dysautonomia and POTS specifically, which is something that has literally never been done before. So I'm very excited to get that. I don't think it comes out until July or August of next year, but it's definitely going to be a huge step in my treatment journey because I've been struggling to manage my symptoms and I won't be getting a service dog until 1 or 2 years from now. So that is very exciting. I haven't really been up to much, so you're pretty much up to speed. But yeah, I am super excited to go book shopping, so I will see you guys when we get to Barnes & Noble. So we are at Barnes & Noble, and before I went in, I did want to quickly go over which books I was planning on getting. I'm gonna limit myself to 1 or 2 because in the past couple of weeks, I have spent so much money on books. My physical TBR is starting to pile up to the point where I feel like I'm never gonna get through it. And it's also just been a lot of money overall, but book shopping is definitely a form of therapy for me. So anytime I've been feeling sad or just not quite myself, I've gone to Barnes & Noble and purchased a book. So I'm gonna try to limit myself today, but the 2 books that I am most likely going to get are Powerless by Lauren Roberts and Ariadne by Jennifer Saint. I believe that Powerless is a newer release, and it is also a YA fantasy or romantasy, I'm not quite sure, but I do know that it has been getting great reviews and I've seen so many people talking about it on my bookstagram, so I'm definitely going to try to find that today. And Ariadne is a Greek mythology retelling, which I have been craving one so badly. The only 2 Greek mythology books I've read recently are Song of Achilles and Circe, both by Madeline Miller, but I loved those 2 so much, especially Song of Achilles. It's definitely one of my favorite books of all time, and I literally loved it so much that I actually got a tattoo dedicated to it. It's a matching one with my best friend. But yeah, so those are the 2 books I'm planning on getting. I might only get one depending on how much they cost, but we will see. Anyways, I am so excited to take you guys into this new Barnes & Noble with me, so let's go ahead and head inside. I got my books. I had so much fun inside of that Barnes & Noble. I think that is probably the biggest location I've ever been to, and they had so much more stock of literally everything. I saw so many things inside of that store that I don't think I've ever seen inside of a Barnes & Noble before. Like, their toy section had so many toys. I felt like I was inside of a Target or something. They also had a huge stationery section, which was absolutely amazing, and I think some other time I'll definitely come back to shop around in there. I will say though, as much fun as it was to walk around such a large bookstore, this is one of those newer locations that has kind of lost the very like traditional and special feel that comes with most Barnes & Nobles. Definitely felt very sterile in there. Floors were all concrete and cement instead of the typical carpet. The lighting was also a lot more fluorescent rather than like warm, if that makes sense. So it definitely gave off the vibes of more of like a grocery store rather than a cozy bookstore. I also noticed there wasn't that much seating. I think in total I saw around like 8 chairs, and they also did not have a public restroom or a Starbucks cafe, which was a little bit disappointing. But the one thing that was very surprising to me was the amount of special editions that they had in this store. I think between all of the Barnes & Nobles I've ever been to, I've never seen that many special editions in stock, so that was really fun. But overall, I had such a fun time in there, and I did get both of the books that I wanted, so I'm super excited to be able to actually read those. But anyways, now that I have that, I'm gonna order myself some food on the way home so that way I can pick it up and then eat really quick, but I will see you guys a little bit later. Okay, so I am back home now, and I'm gonna have you guys try to ignore the fact that my lighting in here right now is absolutely atrocious. It's been a little bit since I last spoke to you guys. I just ate a quick dinner and sat down right now, but I am so excited because I had a couple of really exciting deliveries today. So the first thing, which I actually already unboxed, is something that I've been waiting for a while now, and it is these 2 coloring books from Bobby Goods. A while ago I found this girl on TikTok. Her name is Bobby Goods, and she creates the cutest coloring books. I got 2 of them because she recently restocked them. They're always sold out, so I figured I'd get as many as I could. The first one I believe is called the This and That coloring book, and you can see a lot more of her illustrations on her Instagram, but let me just pull up one of the pages. For example, there's this one page. Look at how stinking cute that is. I am so excited. And then I also got her Fall and Winter 2023 coloring book. Like, look at this. This is so cute. I cannot wait to color these. I'm not sponsored at all by these. I wish I was, but I love the artist behind these books so much. I think she's so talented and creative, so I can't wait to work on those. Another thing that I got delivered today is a little package from Etsy, and I just ordered another bookmark. I had a custom one that I got from Etsy a little while ago, but because it's like vinyl on acrylic, some of the stickers started peeling, and the tassel also fell off of that one because my cat really likes to chew on it. So I figured it was time to order a new one, and I'm so excited about the one that I found. Oh my god, this is literally so stinking cute. So this is from Crafty Shells Made Handmade Items on Etsy. I of course am going to link her shop down below and listing for this, but I decided to get this Fourth Wing inspired bookmark. It has black and gold dragons on it. Oh my god, look at how gorgeous this is. I'm so excited to use this. I've been so obsessed with Fourth Wing, so for my next bookmark I had to get one inspired by the book. And I am actually in the middle of reading the sequel right now, Iron Flame. I am reading it on my Kindle currently, but I do have a physical copy with the sprayed edges, which I'm so lucky I was able to get this. I actually went out on release day, and I think I posted about it on my Instagram. But like, look at how well these go together. I'm just gonna put this bookmark in the book even though I'm not actually reading it right now, but I'm so excited they have that. I think for right now I am going to do a little bit of reading. I'm currently on page 250 out of like 878 or something like that, so I'm very much still in the beginnings of this, but I'm trying to finish it as fast as I can so that I can avoid spoilers. I keep seeing random posts about, I can't even tell if it's Fourth Wing or Iron Flame, and I just skip past it so fast because I'm so terrified of getting this book spoiled for me because everyone in the world is talking about it right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit and read for a little bit and then I will check back in with you guys when I am done. All done reading for right now, but I do definitely think I will pick that back up and read some more as I'm going to sleep tonight. But before I left you guys, I did kind of quickly want to give a little bit of an update on my Kindle and how I'm feeling about it a few months later after using it for a bit. I 1000% recommend the Kindle, especially if you are a big reader, but I feel like I personally had this misconception when I was buying it, thinking that when I got my Kindle, I was gonna read most books digitally and like not spend so much money on physical books. Boy, was I wrong. This might just be a me thing and might just be like my own obsession with collecting books, but pretty much every single book that I have on my Kindle, I also have the physical copy. Even if I didn't touch or read the physical copy, I still buy it just because I feel like I have to have it. But other than that, I absolutely adore my Kindle. I'm so happy I get it. If anyone asks me if they think they should get one, I just say 1000% yes. Just be prepared to spend a little bit more money than you're probably thinking you will. But other than that, I think that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and bearing with me through my little break from YouTube. I'm definitely very happy to be back and very excited to be filming videos again. I don't think I'm going to be posting once a week for a little bit. I'm probably going to try to stick to one video every 2-ish weeks. But if you still want to follow me on other platforms, I am a little bit more active on my bookstagram and my Goodreads, which I will link both of them down below in the description box. But yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching. I had so much fun talking to you. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you all next time. Bye!